Stay
off.
right there.
God's
Don't
sake,
even... Stop looking at me.
Shut up.
Fuck off.
You're an absolute arsehole.
Great. Good to know.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Why don't we go back to the incident? What happened?
So, when we see the name...
Kyriakos.
Elena Kyriakos.
We're thinking.
On the grave, next to our daughter's grave.
We're thinking.
On the wooden cross. Fresh grave, so a cross first.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. What is coming? You put a cross down first. Then, once it's had time to settle, once it's stable, you're ready for the headstone.
We're thinking. Jesus Christ.
By the way, the headstone doesn't...
What is coming next?
Shift. I mean, what is going to replace that cross?
What monument, what skyscraper is going to be towering over our daughter?
Do you see?
Greek.
The Greeks are very
Flash.
ostentatious with their dead. Not flash, no.
Great black stone column pillars, golden inlay, vulgar.
It's their culture, it's not vulgar.
Crosses, photographic reproductions in stone of the deceased.
They're very respectful of their dead.
And he was there every day, wasn't he?
Every day he was there.
And we're seeing our daughter's headstone go down.
And it's had time, you see. 18.
19.
19. Yes, sorry. 19 months, and it's a fairly nice...
White stone, black lettering, very...
£3,800.
elegant, don't say how much.
Plus VAT.
Don't say plus VAT.
I'm just saying.
For Christ's sake.
17.5% on 3,800
Don't
is a sizable
keep
amount.
going on about it.
I'm just saying. Just giving context. I mean, it's 2,500 for the plot alone, for the space, for the dirt you put your daughter in.
We're not rich.
We once were.
We were never rich.
Early 80s, 8-bedroom house.
Everyone in the early 80s, but if you don't have the killer instinct...
What is that supposed to mean?
You said it yourself.
Yes, but now you're saying it.
Broke our heart moving from that house.
What are you saying now?
I'm just giving context. Wet from her soul, never the same again.
No, that's just not...
And all this time, we're seeing this plot.
No, that's not...
Thinking, what's coming here?
No, don't distract,
And
because...
he's bought the plot next to it.
That's...
Didn't he? He bought the plot next to it, so that's more money.
Well, that's 2,500, but...
And he's fenced both in together. 6-inch picket fence.
That's another 2.5 grand. But...
And he's put a bench in it, didn't he?
A nice one too. Expensive.
Like a park bench.
Just like a park bench.
And he was sitting on it every single day.
And we would nod to him, right? We were friendly.
But we're thinking...
We're thinking, what the hell is coming next, right? What is going on in that little balding head?
And does he know?
Does he know?
How our daughter died.
And is he judging
He's
us?
not judging us.
Well, because we would have. If she would have come to us, wouldn't we? She'd have asked for help. I mean, we're not exactly...
Don't say rich.
Rich.
Don't keep going on about
If
it.
she'd have had a husband who loved...
She did have a husband.
If she would have come to us.
She did come to
If
us.
she'd have asked us for...
She did ask for help.
Yes, but really...
She did really mean it.
And then it started.
Yes.
Huge black bass.
Yes.
Huge.
Yes.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
It's over the top.
I mean, it's a temple.
I mean, he's practically building a temple on his wife's grave.
What does that say about us?
I mean, columns, golden filigree.
What does that say about our love?
4-foot statues of the Madonna.
There's even a stone photographic reproduction of his dead wife. I mean, thousands and thousands.
There's even a roof above the statue.
15,000, 20,000?
And this old bitch grave is
£25,000 at least.
towering over our little girl.
Our precious baby.
Who slipped away from us.
Our little girl lying in the ground with a husband who never even visits.
30.
Too busy selling. Too busy with his job, his precious job, to notice.
Greek.
To notice our little girl slipping away from him.
Cunt!
hardest part was getting the sledgehammer over the wall.
I passed it to him.
Pitch black. I mean, I nearly broke my foot.
I passed it to him over the wall.
And I took it, and do you know something? I knew the way.
Of course you knew the way.
Pitch black, and I knew the way.
4 times a week, more on Christmases and birthdays. Of course you knew the way.
And I'm standing there, in front of Mrs. Kyriakis' monument.
19 months since our baby.
And I felt power. I did. I felt power. I felt power over money. I felt righteous, like I was doing something good. Like it was the triumph of the little man. Or something. And I lifted that sledgehammer and I cracked it onto the Virgin Mary's skull and I felt fucking fantastic. I swung it into the pillars as they exploded into white dust. I felt godlike. I felt I had molten iron running through my veins when the roof caved in, and I laughed when the stone photographic reproduction cracked into 3 pieces and fell to the floor. Oh! I felt like my little girl was being brought back. I felt like my Jess was being brought back to life.
He sprayed grease ball on the ruins.
Made it look like vandalism.
Made it look random.
Pissed all over it.
Bit much.
Took a shit on her broken face.
I did not like that.
Stupid fucking Greek bitch. My daughter. My daughter.
We did what we had to do.
And we made love that night.
You don't have to say that.
But I'm sorry. We did though. He was broken. He was shattered into pieces.
Well, he shouldn't have.
Mr. Kyriakis, he cried and he cried.
Well, it shouldn't be allowed.
It was like she'd died all over again.
Such big monuments, grotesque.
I felt so
Weak.
bad.
You're just being weak.
Pouring out of this man, this
vulgarity.
grief.
Daughter, for Christ's sake.
Pouring out of this little man.
Your effing daughter.
And I just...
We're not rich, you said.
I felt like I'd taken that sledgehammer to his wife.
She does have a husband, you said.
I felt like I'd smashed her body into pulp in front of his very eyes.
She'll never learn if we keep bailing her out.
I've never seen a man so...
She'll never learn.
broken.
We had to learn. Like you've ever learned anything.
So shattered.
Like you've ever learned to do anything apart from lose things.
I still love you.
He's having it rebuilt.
Just the same.
More money to burn.
Exactly the same.
Well, we'll have to see what happens, won't we? I said, won't we? We'll see, won't we?